Well, welcome everybody to the Master Heart family, where we come along to just open up our hearts, to be able to share the good news. There's always good news happening in our life if we ask to see it, and we become deliberate and intentional. And you are, hey, Joey, and you, Liberty, and everybody is hopping on today. Yeah, we got Mia here. Oh, just the Master Heart family. It just warms my heart to see all of you. I just love our Mondays together. And so welcome. And it's the after Thanksgiving. And so I trust you had a magical Thanksgiving. I know I did. I took my grandchildren to see Santa yesterday. And so they had fun. And then I have a red shiny car, and I tell them that's Santa's sleigh. And they got big eyes looking at my car, thinking, how can that be? And but you're gonna love this session today. That my angels came to me about. Oh, our angels came to me about 20 minutes ago and said, "Hey, we want to have you share some a quiz with everybody." And actually, Michelle there, that she is helping me now to be able to share the good news about the Master Heart family and about this teaching that shares with you how life plays and how we can each have life play to our advantage, to the things that we want, and have our dreams come true. To be happy, to experience more freedom, the things that our soul wants us to have, that we have the answers, and it's right here with all of us. And so, welcome with that. And I wanted to share first that we're going to all of you are invited on February 17th. I think I maybe last week said March, but it's February 17th. It's a couple days after Valentine's Day on a Saturday, that we're going to meet at Honeymoon Island, which is in right outside of Tampa. And you're invited to RSVP. And with the RSVP, we'll have dinner will be furnished. We'll have dinner together. And we'll also have some surprises, some big happy surprises coming to each one of us. And you're more than welcome to have your, kids with you, your significant other, whoever, whatever. We ask for a donation of $97 per person. Doesn't matter. We have a PayPal that you can put in whatever you want to put in. And whatever you think it's worth. I personally think this experience will be priceless. So there's no matter how much money you put in there, that it still won't be worth the value that we're going to have together. But you're all invited. So I don't want any of you that want to go, we'll figure out a way for you to get there, whether or not you think you can or not. We'll figure it out. When I say will, that's God, the universe, and all that is, and our archangels. And so you're all invited. And does anybody right now want to say, I know we have a few of you already signed up. Does anybody want to sign up right now and just say you're going, just for our head count? And we need to order some goodies for you. And so who's planning on attending that?
Well, based on it sounds like you guys are taking a collection to pay for my way and everything else. So heck yeah, I'm in.
Well, the
Sing a song of happiness.
Joey's singing now, there he is. He's singing. He is.
Yeah, I'm going. I'll be there.
Yeah, great, fantastic. Oh, Carolyn, great, fantastic, and Joey, and then I know Shell's going to be there, and Michelle there, she's coming, and she already made reservations and whatever. And I know so Deborah's coming, so that's cool. So, and like I say, it'll be great. We'll be on the beach kind of in the afternoon. You can come and go. You can stay. I'm staying at a pretty nice hotel on the beach, but there's a couple other hotels, and Shell has all that information. And we did send out an email, I think, to all of you regarding that. And so if you do want to participate, then we'll have fun. And then that night we'll go to one of the restaurants that are on the beach and have dinner together. So it'll be a wonderful evening together. And I'm flying in Friday night to see my son, and then come over on Saturday morning, probably 11 to whatever in the afternoon out on the beach, and then in the evening probably 6 o'clock dinner, and then I'm flying out Sunday morning around, I don't know, 11 o'clock or so. So anyways, all of you are invited there. It'll be a very, very special time for us, and we'll just have lots of fun, lots of love, and come. Yeah, so could you resend that information, Shell? And Liberty is asking for it, and so we sure will, and you will get that, Liberty. And there's a way for you to get there. That just asks for the way for you to get there. Joey did ask for a way to get there, and he's taking his motorcycle now. And that's why we're offering to pay for Joey's transportation, because he only needs a couple gallons of gas. Did I figure that out right, Joey?
Well, yeah, I wasn't counting on that, but you did well.
And I'm just kidding about paying for your gas.
What the hell? Wait, I have so many witnesses here. Yeah, I know.
More than you know, more witnesses than you know, Joey. I can think of 7 others right now, and there's 7 archangels. That's great. And so you're going to love this session. And again, we're going to get with our angels, go down to our soul, invite our angels in when we're down there and down in the kingdom within us. And so, it's not pointing up like the football players saying, thank you, God. It's the kingdoms within us. And so thank you, God, right within us and with our beautiful hearts. And so with that, so who has good news to share? Where's the magic? What's the happy thing?
Dr. Hank, I have to tell you this, that's right after Valentine's Day.
It is.
And Valentine's Day is a special day for my wife and I. This coming Valentine's Day will be 49 years ago we went out on our first date.
Oh my gosh, congratulations. Well, Dr. K, I hope you and your wife come down to celebrate Valentine's Day and come with open hearts to our Master Heart family. We'd love to see you down there. And congratulations, 49 years. Woo!
Yeah.
I didn't even know you were 49 years old, Dr. K.
Well, I was 3 years old at the time.
More a preschool, huh?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's great. Congratulations. And so who has more good news to share? More miracles, wonderful things happening? Yeah. Stephen, is that you? Yeah.
That's Steven. Can you guys hear me? Am I off mute? Am I off mute?
What was that?
Am I off mute? Can you hear me?
No, you're off
Yes,
mute.
you're off
Yeah,
mute.
we can hear you.
Yes.
We
Okay.
can hear you.
Hey, miracle. Had a heart attack. Waiting for open heart surgery. What a blessing. A good thing it happened when it happened. So
Yeah.
life's good. I'm alive.
Man,
Good.
Stephen. So if you all heard that, he had open heart surgery.
No,
And-
I'm waiting to have open heart surgery.
Okay.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and
Miracle.
yeah,
Miracle.
and had a what people call a heart attack. And what I love about Stephen is he texted me when this happened, and he wanted to share the good news with me. And see, most people would never, say, oh, this isn't good news. And, what the hell is Stephen, raising his hand saying, hey, I got good news for you, with having a heart attack, etc., because everything is a blessing. And he sought for a blessing. and he saw the blessing in that. This will save his life. He'll be as we now call, a super ager. And so, Stephen, welcome to the super ager group, and you'll be in your 90s, hundreds, whatever, because of
Right, right. I get another 55 years out of this little body. That's good.
Yeah, there you go.
Miracle. It's a miracle.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing that. And it's so inspiring for all of us to see you, with us on and calling it a miracle, because that's what everything
It
is.
is.
Everything.
It is.
That's
If it
beautiful.
wouldn't happen, I caught it. Who knows what would happen?
Yeah.
This is exactly what needed to happen.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
great.
Beautiful.
That's,
Beautiful.
that's great. Well, welcome and thank you for sharing. And so now we all send you good health, a quick recovery, our love and well-being, and health, wealth, and success to you, Stephen. Yeah,
Thank you.
beautiful.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, beautiful. Good. I think Michelle, where do you go? Michelle, are you going to say something?
Yeah, and Stephen, you look amazing. I mean, I can tell you're in the hospital, but look at that hair. Your complexion looks so good. You really do look good, Stephen.
I feel pretty good for being in the hospital.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm an anomaly, I think. They're,
There you
Modern
go.
day Fonzie.
You'll be playing
well, I
pickleball
can't wait to show you
today.
my new
know.
tattoo scar on my chest, but I haven't got it yet. So
Okay.
when I get it, I'll show you.
Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, the way your hair
Moving
is,
on.
it reminds me of Fonzie. He would stand in front of the mirror and he had his comb there and he looked and he went, oh, everything's perfect. Didn't need to use the comb or anything, and that's exactly the way Stephen is. That's great. Love it.
Fonzie would go, hey.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, Shell. So you were saying?
Yeah, I did want to share. So, Michelle a few months ago would have been I don't know why I get so emotional sometimes, but I would have
Beautiful.
been very sad on Thanksgiving because 3 of our kids couldn't come home.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, sorry. But I did not think about that once that day.
Yeah.
I just enjoyed the day with Joe and our daughters, and we had one of the best Thanksgivings I've ever had. And
Yeah.
I didn't have to think about it. Because I've been asking for the good moments and the happiness and the love and the joy. And it's just showing up without having to try every single day.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we had one of the best Thanksgivings, and I normally, like, not normally, this is my new normal. But in the past I would have been sad all day and
Right.
thinking about how they're not there. And I didn't
Right.
not once.
That is beautiful. And and I just love that. So see, we all have the power in this moment to ask for good feeling thoughts, have those good feeling thoughts, to ask for the blessing in the moment, the blessing for Thanksgiving, and then we'll see it. And like Shell said, she didn't think one time about this. It's a committee member saying, oh, I feel so bad. Our kids are doing just fine. It's us that, if you take care of you, everything else is just fine. And your kids don't want you to be, feeling sad, and that they have their own lives and they're living their lives. And for whatever reason that they're not there, they're living their lives and they get to do that. That's the freedom. And you gave them freedom, Shell. And now that set you free. And for you to freely be able to enjoy Thanksgiving. The other point you brought up is just amazing. Is Shell doesn't have to try anymore. In fact, you don't have to try or cry anymore. Okay, it's nothing to cry other than joy. And so give up that battle, give up the try. You just ask and it'll start flowing to you. And like Shell said, I mean, her whole life is just completely different. She's been communicating some of this to me over the holidays and before that. And like her whole life has changed now. And she's happy. And see, you can be happy anywhere that you are. And when you're happy, that means you're aligned with your higher power, and that then the heavens part. And everything that you've asked for comes to you. But the prize for all of us is joy. And we can be joyful, and we don't have to be in our pity party. And oh, that's a cool little heart that you just put up, Michelle. Is that you that just did that? Oh, look at
Yeah,
that.
under
Oh.
reactions.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, when you like what somebody says, you can put a heart.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. How beautiful. Yeah, I saw it on my right screen by the names, but I see it up there too. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, so it's really just so powerful what you shared is that you had a good time. You had the best Thanksgiving, despite what the outside world is doing, despite the circumstances, because it's not about what's happening in this outside world. It's about what's happening in our inside world, which means our thought, our feelings, and are we connected to the kingdom, to our soul, to God, to all that is within us. Yeah, beautiful, Shell. Congratulations on having a great Thanksgiving. Yeah, yeah. And Stephen's getting comfortable in bed there, I see. And so other good news, other things to share.
Gonna have my best month ever,
Wow, best business month?
business wise. Best
That's
month.
fantastic. Congratulations, Dr. K. And so Dr. K is building this foundation, and I'd like all of us to think about, because, you know, this is about pre-paving, this is about what we're thinking about, and to build momentum now to go into 2024 to have the best year ever. And you will. But you can't be in that pity part. You can't be listening to that, you know, to the committee, the only devil there is, the only thing that's working against you. Remember, everything is happening for us. And isn't that beautiful, huh? Yeah, just to embrace that. Everything is happening. What happened to Stephen is happening for him. And so when we can go to that level, now we can really start saying, oh, this place is our rocking place. This is how we intended to be. Just, you know, going down our golden path, skipping along our golden path, singing with joy.
I like the words of new opportunities is what I'm using instead of, job. You don't want to say it's a job, right?
Yeah.
So I've got new opportunities on the horizon, and you said to put it out there, and I just have to pick one now. So I appreciate your spirit. It's exactly what I needed, because everyone around me, like our whole crew, the world would say we got canned, right?
Yeah.
But we don't say that. We got new opportunities out there, and they're coming at us left and right. And it's an opportunity to pick one that you want that's best, just not for what the company wants out of me. It's what I want to give.
Yeah.
How I feel. So it's a different mindset than anything I've ever worked in the mortgage business before.
Yeah.
It used to be like we used to say blood, sweat, and tears. I don't even use those anymore. No more.
Right. We've been brought up with such bad things, I gotta work hard, I gotta sacrifice, I gotta think about starving people somewhere in the world, that doesn't do anybody any good and lowers your vibration, certainly doesn't do you any good. And so I love, that Liberty took that, and I'm getting canned, just forget all that. And so Liberty, a really good way of looking at when things happen to us that happen for us, right, is that door is purposely closed of that job or whatever it was. That door is closed. So these new doors can open for you. New doors can open for Stephen. New doors can open for all of us. This just are closing doors to open up the new great opportunity doors, the abundant doors, the more happiness, the more money, the easy money, easy life. That's what it's doing. That's what's really happening What the committee wants you to do is go back into that door, that closed door, and open that up and be in the pity party and not be looking at all these beautiful doors that are opening up for you. God has for you such amazing things that's happening now and will happen the rest of this year and in 2024. And all we have to do is ask for it. Just ask for amazing things to happen for me from now on. And it will. And when you start seeing that way, that you take the blinders off. Committee puts blinders on. Hey, let's look out at the outside world and let's face reality. Reality isn't what's happening, your experience. Reality is what you're thinking. That creates your experience. So I'm not going to face reality anymore. We're going to each create reality, and we're going to do it with heart. Baby.
Well, I'm excited. I'm really excited because the opportunities that are coming my way are just incredible. So I have to say thank you for showing me that lightness, like the light in the dark. It's kind of what you do. Yeah. And I guess we all do in our own way. So I had to say thank you because it's coming. Now I just got to pick one. Yeah. So I appreciate it.
Cool. Yeah. And so the only little tweak I do is it's actually here right now. And because if you say it's coming, then it's kind of like saying, well, tomorrow I'll get it. Then the next day, tomorrow I'll get it. It never comes. And so it's like, it's here now. And another easy way to kind of understand this and what's happening is when you ask for these great opportunities, when you look forward to these new doors opening for you, that what happens is your angels are out gathering all your goodies. And you go like, oh man, I love that. I just love all my goodies. I'm going to mute everybody. I hear some sound in the background. And so just unmute yourself when you want to talk. And yeah, it's all these goodies. And so I'm just excited about that. It's here now. Because why is it here now? Yeah, I don't see it yet. I can't smell it. I can't taste it, whatever. But I know because I asked, I have faith. I'm going to allow this. I'm going to believe this. I'm going to expect this, that my angels are out gathering my goodies now. And so it's here now. And then feel it here, like, oh, this amazing opportunity. And don't get too detailed about what the opportunity is, like how much money or whatever. That it's like, yeah, I'm just excited about that. I'm going to have a better occupation, a better job. I'm going to enjoy myself more. I'm going to make more money, And so you can make more money, but don't say I'm making, whatever, $250,000. Don't put a limit on it. Don't limit yourself. God has no limit. So just, I love earning more money now, allowing more money in. I just love that it's all here now. How sweet it is. Yeah. Other thoughts?
Yeah, this is great conversation. It's funny that Melanie, that background you have up there, it's almost like seeing life more like that now, as far as instead of being that laser into tomorrow's or today's problems and stuff like that, and that was, you talked about we don't have to work hard, we don't have to, and that's kind of the thing I'm on right now. I don't have to work hard, I don't have to struggle, I don't have to sing, I don't have to, any of these things I don't have to do. And then I get to start looking at what do I want to do and leaning into it. And it's funny because my whole life I always heard, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. Which has always meant the problems get the attention, right? The squeaky wheel. And what I've done is use the same thing. The squeaky wheel gets the grease, but the wheel is my blessings. The wheel are the things I desire and the things I want. And man, it's becoming so much easier, like continuously easier with it. Thanksgiving was awesome with Joey came down and my son from Michigan, and we got to spend that time together. And it wasn't there was none of that I don't like this or I don't like that about you. None of that at all. It was just like harmony through the whole thing. And even we don't do turkey, so I made Italian themes with stuffed shells and stuffed artichokes and bread cauliflower. And it was fun and enjoyable doing all of that and prepping it all and everything else. And all of it is just easier. Even today, I've been having a problem with cell phones lately with Verizon. Oh, wait, I wasn't going to say their name, but it was Verizon. And I've gone through like 3 phones in the last month and a half. And I went in there today, and I just, on the way there, I was like, I'm going to be delighted by this. And that was the only thought I had. And I drove there and I walked in, happened to talk to the manager, and I go, this is my 3rd phone here. It's doing the same thing. Can you do something? And they're upgrading me to an iPhone 15 for like $100. I don't know how much the phones are, but just the fact of allowing and getting in that place, instead of going in there upset and angry and this and that and everything else, which wouldn't have got me anywhere. It's just that thought of that. And it's getting, somebody else said it's getting easier as time goes to just want what I want.
Yeah.
And what's going to show up and move forward. Right. I ended a dating relationship that was about 7-8 months. And Dr. Hank, we talked about it. And I'll have certain things that'll happen. It's not like it was the right thing to do. And so it ended in a loving way, which I've never experienced before at the end of something like that. But then like last night, Joey left and he went home, and I was sitting there in the evening. It was by myself, and it was typically a time when I talked to somebody on the phone and stuff like that, and I felt like, man, this isn't right. Like that angst a little bit. Mm-hmm. And I was going, okay, what do I want? I want to feel at peace. And I know that my schedule has changed. Usually 8:00 and 8:30 at night, I talk to this person, and that fills an hour at a time. And, and that's not there.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do I want? I want to feel that peace. So I picked up the Tao of Pooh, of Winnie the Pooh. And I just started reading it. And man, that guy, they give him such great lines, with depth to them. And I just feel the time like that. It's like, okay, I don't have to always feel entertained by outside things. I can just, that whole leaning into what feels good.
Yeah.
It can change moment to moment, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be the same structure over and over and over that has to fulfill that and stuff. And it was really exciting to get to see that.
Beautiful. And you saw that because you asked for peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just about, we just ask for it and it'll come. And it'll come on, hey, I think I'll read, this Winnie the Pooh, or I have this thought, or I'll take a walk and, see birds fly over, or whatever, see this beautiful sunset. The moon, it was a full moon, saw it last night, just beautiful. And so, it's not about being attached to this outside world. When we detach from the outside world and we just start, as Joey uses, leaning towards, I'm going to go in. I'm going to go within, through my thoughts. I want better feeling thoughts. I want to feel better. I want to love more. I want to be happier. I want that peace. And that's all you need to do. And then you'll get it. We don't have to figure it out. And like Joey was saying, everything just gets easier and easier. Shell was saying, just gets easier and easier when you stop doing the work. You don't have to do the work. The Father does the work. You just need to ask for what you want and why you want it. Oh, Joey, were you saying something?
I was kind of talking to myself, but I said, and allow.
Yeah, allow. And, and specifically what you shared with us is you allowed your son Joey to be Joey. You allowed to have a Thanksgiving dinner the way that you guys want Thanksgiving dinner, not the way the world is with the turkey or, whatever. And so when you start doing it that way, it is so much fun. Stop doing what other people have told you to, or had you believe that you need to do. You don't need to do any of that. And I love the analogy of looking at Val and his background. It's just this beautiful spacious area that we're free. We get to have it all. And we're the ones that does the asking. Beautiful. Well,
So would
thank
you call the committee a bunch of control freaks? Could we do that?
Yeah, yeah. And what they're controlling, and by the way, most of humanity is controlled by their committee. And when you rise above that and realize you don't have to be controlled and be told what to do by your committee anymore. And just ask for, how can I have it better? What's a better thought? What's a better thing that I can do right then? And it might be a meditation, and it'll come just, you'll never be able to figure it out as perfectly as the answers and solutions are already figured out for you. When you believe that, when you believe in God that much, when you allow, like Joey said, to allow life to come to you, you're the magnet. You get to attract it. And through your thoughts and through your feelings. And so simply say, I want to feel good, and you'll start feeling good. And then all of a sudden you'll start getting better feeling thoughts. Ask for better feeling thoughts. To help you, I have one of my books is Good Feeling Thoughts, and I have that in soft copy. So if any of you want that I can send that to you, or you can ask Shell for it or whatever, and and it's 7 good feeling thoughts every day. I've had people around the world read those 7 days, like today, November 27th, read those 7 thoughts, and their life gets better. It's all a matter of what are you, putting into your head. So don't watch the news. Be with this Master Heart family. I'm sharing with you that I've been told that this is why this comes. This is why we have this, is because it is good for us. It's healthy for us to hear the perspective, the understandings, the miracles that's happening in our lives. And for us to be together and all recognizing and realizing we're not connected by our committee members and judging how your hair is and whatever, that what we're connected by heart. And we're really connected with all of humanity by heart. But for us, we can really receive that, and we can allow that, and we can be that way. And so it's so comforting to know that, wow, people with heart are just here, just loving each other, helping each other, uplifting each other. We're all uplifters. And so just ask, I want to be an uplifter. I want to lead with heart. And then you will. Yeah, beautiful. Other good?
Hey,
Yeah, Joyce.
I just want to add something that's just been coming on. I've noticed it the last couple of weeks, and I just want to thank you for following your heart and putting this together, Dr. Hank. And then each person that's on here is having an impact, and it's so awesome to have this family to come to.
Yeah,
Even the weeks I can't make it because of travel or something, like I miss it. It's like missing something in my week, that's important to me. And just thank you.
yeah. Well, thank you, Joey. And I received that. And then I thank you and every one of you, because you can't do it alone. And so, that's why we have all of us to be able to, because everyone, at time one of you speaks, it uplifts me. Yeah. It uplifts all that is. We add more love to the world and to all that is because of
I'm
each
truly
other.
grateful too. Very thankful and grateful.
Yeah.
Life is different since Dr. Hank. I know you're just one person, but you're like a light in the darkness for many. So I hope you know that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. And I receive that, and then also and allow that, then also to know that every one of you are the light, and you're becoming brighter and brighter. I've been in my joy shop in the morning that as I invite my 7 archangels in, that I just have this just amazing. It just gets better and better. I mean, it really, there's no end to how good this gets. Okay. And I'm in just this mystical space. And now they're doing like there's 7 colors that they have, and it's a circle around me, and these colors are just bright and glowing out to the world and into me. And it's like, oh my gosh, it's just fabulous. And so we're all the light. And just imagine the 7 colors of the 7 archangels and how we're that light. And we're getting more and more, we're getting brighter and brighter. And like I said, it just never ends. And the same is true with, if it gets dark, the darkness, it gets worse and worse. And, Deborah Crystal had written a book about, she was in the darkness, as all of us were in some form of darkness, but she was in the darkness. And then she got off the stairway to hell, and she's on the stairway to heaven.
Yeah.
And we're all walking together on the stairway to heaven, just loving this, living in heaven right here, right now, because we asked for that. We call it forth. That's why a word is so powerful. It's our articulated thought put into the word. So you just want to use these good feeling, loving words. Yeah, beautiful. Any other thoughts? Yes. Hey, Melanie, gotta undo your mic.
I'm on my phone and I don't know how to use Zoom very well. On my
You're
phone.
awesome. You're awesome. We got you, girl.
But yes, the whole putting attention on what we want, and with programming, and then also being a parent. Oh my God, I'm getting to the point to where it's like, shit. It has not mattered what I wanted as far as in my head goes and the way we're programmed. So
Yeah.
allowing ourselves to actually focus on what we want is
Yeah.
so powerful. It's just it really turns everything around, and it makes the things that as far as parenting goes,
Yeah.
looking at what you want in this situation instead of dealing with what you don't want and what you don't want to have to do or anything, being like, okay,
Yeah.
let's do the opposite. Let's just swap that around.
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
we have the power. We have the choice
yeah.
to be able to do that. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
beautiful, Melanie. And just a word about children for those of you that have children. We brought it up a few times, several of you, and Thanksgiving, the holidays, that really our only responsibility was delivering, if you will, delivering that child into this world. They have their own guidance system, just like we do. It's our feelings. When we feel bad, we're not thinking about this as our higher power as God is. When we feel good, we are. So they have their own guidance system. So this idea about, hey, you gotta, take care of your kids, and you gotta worry about your kids, and your kids have to be with you at Thanksgiving and everything. It's all just made up bullshit. I don't need any of that. My kids are just great. In fact, think of we're all kids, right? And at our parents, we couldn't wait to, get our wings and fly out and lead our own life. And so the best thing you can do is not enable your children, but to free your children. Let them go. They'll find their way. They have God just like we do. They have their guidance system, that they have their thoughts and their feelings. And it's not your responsibility to tell anybody, teach people this or whatever. When they're ready, they'll come. But it's not your responsibility. Everything is playing out just fine. That if their committees are managing them, that's okay. That because what's happening is everything is still expanding because of the contrast. So when they transition back into the non-physical, they'll see that their life was perfect. It's just they didn't have as much damn fun as we do. And so instead of Melanie thinking like, oh, my kid should behave that way or this way, and a great perspective on that is, basically people are either upset with you or you're upset with people because they don't like how you're behaving or you don't like how they're behaving. And this is this idea about, as Joey mentioned, allow your kids to be who they are. They're going to do that. My 4-year-old granddaughter, we had Christmas pictures yesterday, and her face was like this. She would not smile. And she went, and I just was howling, laughing, and just, that's great. That's how you want to be. You be that way, girl. And so I had a great way. And then the parents are kind of like, well, yeah, why should I get all upset? You know, my dad isn't, me, you know, might as well just enjoy myself too. Yeah. We don't have to let other people behave the way that they want to. And those people that don't like you because you're not behaving the way that they want you to be, and the only reason why they want you to behave that way is for selfishness, their selfishness, which is fine, selfishness, but they want to feel better. They believe they'll feel better if you change your damn behavior. And it's like, no way. And then bye-bye. You know, I'm going to attract people that are similar minded. I'm going to attract the Master Heart family. I'm going to attract people, circumstances, feelings, thoughts that I want. And when you do, you'll just attract just amazing people. You know, you weren't meant to be with your parents all, you know, this physical life, or you with your kids, this physical life. Hey, you know, my youngest kid, he's got 2 of my grandsons are there, and they're busy, you know, they're doing stuff, and they're doing whatever, going to Disney and doing stuff. And, you know, I think I maybe talked to like one of my grandsons who's like 4 for maybe 10 seconds, okay, out of, you know, the Thanksgiving thing. And I was like, oh, that's great, you know, and the other one I didn't, that they're just fine. Because what I send people is what's important, not, oh, you should be this way and you should call me and spend time with me. No, I'm allowing. And I send my children, my grandchildren, I send all of you, all the world, my love and well-being, not worry. If I send my kids worry, they get worried. Okay. I'm not sending them that crap anymore. I'm not sending them my committee to anybody. Instead, I'm going to send my love, my well-being to them. I'm going to send them health, wealth, and success. That is your responsibility to your children and to everyone else. And love your enemies. There are no enemies. That you love them all. This is why you love them. Because if you're mad at somebody, that goes right back to you, and now your vibration is bad, and you will attract, you're in essence asking for more things to get you mad. So don't do it. Just don't buy into the committee, what it said. There's nothing to get mad about. There's everything to be happy with. Amen.
You know, Dr. Henry, the scriptures say that life and death is in the power of the tongue. And we can either choose blessings or we can choose curses. So why not just say the right thing and choose blessings? It's just that simple.
It's that simple. It's all easy. So we can just go on our merry way. You know?
Yes. Yes.
And create it the way that we want to. You bet. Yeah, all this is, you know, divine truth. And it's just beautiful to know that we get it all. We're these amazing creators. And now we're all becoming more deliberate creators, not being managed by our committees, by the devil, by what we don't want, by fear, by worry, by guilt, by shame. There's none of that if you don't think about it. And you just think love and happiness and joy and peace. And then it'll all come. It'll all come. Whatever you think about, you're going to get, whether you want it or not. So we're going to think about what we want. And with that, we're not going to take our 7 Archangel quiz today. I know you're disappointed, Joey, about that.
We can forego the singing if we have to make time for it.
He's always trying to weasel out of that saying. Yeah, Joey actually loves to sing.
We can let Joey do a solo today.
Hey, now that
Nobody could hear Carolyn, could they?
Hallelujah, girl.
Bless us, Joey.
Yeah, so let's do this. Let's go down into our soul and let's close our eyes. It's easier to go within. As we close our eyes, just shut down the outside world now. Let's breathe in deeply. In the Bible, spirit means breath. Let us go to our spirit, breathing in 5 seconds. And breathing out. And just say to yourself, relax, relax, relax. Breathe in the breath of God. And hold it. And release and let go and allow all love to flow to you now. Breathe in. Hold it. Be silent and know that I am God, and release. And as you breathe in, just imagine that you're standing on this beautiful golden path that goes down deeper and deeper. It's as though you're at the top of a mountain and you're looking down this golden path and you begin to skip down this golden path. And we now all come together and we skip together, just smiling and laughing. A smile that is so angelic. Your eyes are filled with tears of joy as you just easily glide down this beautiful golden pathway. It's a pathway to your soul. Oh, and you just love fresh and easy and enjoyable and divine this all is. Breathe in. And breathe out, and you're just flowing down, floating down this golden path, this path of your abundance, of your happiness, of your joy. And at the end of the golden path, that you look out into this beautiful, beautiful meadow. And you see beautiful blue sky. You see the light of God. Looks like the sun that's shining on you. Your mind now just starts to be illuminated. The whiteness, the loving light of God flows into each one of us now. You smell the fresh spring air, the flowers. You breathe in the fresh air into every cell of your body. And every thought now comes the divine. And every emotion comes good feeling emotions. You feel so free, skipping in this meadow with flowers. You hear the angels singing, the harps playing. There's this beautiful pond in front of you. It's beautiful, blue pond. You just see it as this divine water, and you go up and take your hands, just bend down and get some of this divine water and just nourish yourself. Put that water into your mouth. Just feel this loving water, this divine water, filling your mind, your emotions, and your body now. purifying you. You feel so light and so good. And you turn around and you see this beautiful red carpet. And you walk down this carpet, this royal carpet. It's made for you. It's a pathway to your happiness. And you take a couple of steps up. There's this beautiful red chair. And you take your place in this chair, most comfortable chair you've ever sat in. God has made this chair for you, for your kingdom. And now we put on a festival for you. Your 7 archangels are going to come and delight you and fill you with their love. And Archangel Michael, that beautiful blue divine angel Michael, you just flow with your light into our minds, your energy into our emotions, your blue light in every cell. Your angel dust now falls into every pore of our body. And we are now masters of manifesting all the things that we desire. For we now think and simply ask for what we want. And it comes to us now so easily, so divinely, so beautifully. And now the emerald green, beautiful archangel of Raphael floats in front of our stage. We just love how he comes in and shines his beautiful emerald light on us, shining that light into our mind where we have a healthy mind. And then that energy of his into our emotions where we feel now better than we've ever felt. These healthy feelings and emotions. And the angel dust of Archangel Raphael flows into every pore of our body. We feel so healthy from the top of our head, flowing all the way down our bodies, and all of our organs, our muscles, our nervous system, our back, everything flowing down our legs. Oh, and we're starting to glow now. That blue, beautiful energy and light and angel dust, that emerald green angel dust for health. And now out on our stage comes dancing in this majestic Gabriel, the white light of communication. And Gabriel has us be now angels of communication with its beautiful white light in our minds, giving us the perfect thoughts to communicate with others, perfect energy as that white light flows into us. And that angel dust now flows into every pore with the perfect body language. Our senses are just peaked beautifully to where our communication, we receive communication perfectly and understand what is being asked, what people, others want. And our response back to them is angelic. That we give them the answers and the solutions for them and us to realize our dreams coming true in this glorious world, with the glorious co-creators that we are. We love you so much as we invite Archangel Shamuel onto your stage, this pink, divine, angelic angel of unconditional love now. There are no conditions with ourselves, with others, with any circumstances that we are cleansed of that now, and we just see love in everything. We think love. We feel love. Our body just pours and oozes now of love into us and love pouring out of us. And now we go to Archangel Jophiel, and it comes on stage, and it's golden light swirling around this magnificent illumination. And he comes and he illuminates our minds. He illuminates our emotions and our body, and that we feel better than we've ever felt. And this feeling shall continue. We will have feelings now better than we've ever had. And it's only going to get better. And for this, we give thanks. This is the time to be thankful. This is what it's all about as we sit in the presence of the angels, of our soul, of our inner being, of the kingdom within us. What a kingdom we have, how we are supported and loved. And now Uriel comes on stage and dancing its red wisdom and dancing now into us, into our minds, into our emotions, into our bodies, giving us the wisdom to have it the way that we want it. We love being so wise. Our body is so wise, so intelligent. We love our feelings, having just these beautiful feelings. And we love that Archangel Uriel raises our vibration now, gives us the wisdom to be at one with our higher self, with our inner being, with God and all that is. And with our desires, we are now at one. And we allow and receive our desires into us now. And it gives God great delight to have you experience your dreams coming true right now. And finally, we invite onto the stage Archangel Zadkiel, and it waltzes in, and Zadkiel with its violet light comes in, and such beautiful, beautiful compassion. And it gives us the compassion, the kindness of who we really are. It opens up our hearts to be who we really are as we lead with heart now. We're so compassionate, so kind to ourselves, to our inner child, to our inner being, to all that is. So kind, so compassionate to others now. And we are like magnets. And we thank you so much for coming to visit with us and being with us now and forevermore. These 7 amazing energies of mankind that has asked for these 7 angels to come and give us this energy that creates the life of our dreams, that gives us more growth, more freedom, and the prize, more joy. Breathe in and breathe us all in now. And we are with you forevermore. And for this we give thanks. And you stand up now in your beautiful red throne. You are the creator of your own experience, and you now create with heart and love it all. You walk down the stairs, down the carpet. You look out at that beautiful, loving God's healing water, that pond. Oh, it's so nice. You step into it, just immerse yourself into it. Just feel the warm, loving energy of all that is upon you now, cleansing you, purifying you, taking away your committee, taking away any of the unwanted thoughts and feelings, and filling it now with everything that you want. And as you walk out of that beautiful pond, you walk through your meadow, the kingdom within you. And you walk up to that golden road, that path up to this thing we call life. We together now just float and float up this beautiful golden pathway to our abundance, to this amazing life where we see the blessings in everything, the love in everything, the wanted in everything. And we get to the top of this beautiful golden road, our pathway to all we desire, to our heart's desire, to our soul's desire. And there's this beautiful door, a golden door at the top of your path. And it's the doorway to life, to this amazing now life. And now open up that door and welcome this beautiful life in. And I now invite you back into your chairs and just take a moment to enjoy this magical time together. Feel the love. I'm now going to count from 3 down to 1, and at 1 you shall open up your eyes and feel so divine, so good, so happy about this life, your life, about you and all that's coming to you now. And 3, and it's for the Trinity. It's for the mind, body, and spirit. We now walk at 1 with all 3 balanced, all 3 loved, all 3 in harmony. And we go down to 2, and 2 is for you and God, the oneness, the 2 of you walking this 1 now. So beautifully, so wonderfully, always loved, always guided, and always supported forevermore. And now, 1, and I welcome you to open up your eyes and welcome this beautiful life and your beautiful loving friends, us, the Master Heart family. In. I feel good, like I knew that I would. All right, let's unmute. And get ready to sing it loud, sing it like children, your child within, release. There is no judgment here. There is only singing with heart. And we've invited our hearts in. We've invited
Our hearts in.
In.
Now it's time for our dreams to begin.
Now it's
Wait,
time
It's
for
time
our
for our
dreams
dreams
to begin.
We love our Master Heart family.
We
love
our
our
Heart
family.
As we now walk together merrily. As
we
now walk together
Together
merrily.
merrily.
Sound off our Master Heart family.
Sound
off
off
our
our
Master
Master
Heart
Heart
family.
family.
Sound off our Master Heart family.
Sound off
Master
Master
Heart
Heart
family.
family.
One last time. Sound off
Sound off
Master
our
Heart
Master Heart
family.
family. Sound
Sound
off
off
Master
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 Heart
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 family.
family.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
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 yes.
yes.
go, singing it, baby. Yeah. So we're going to have the best day, the best moments, the best week, the best end of the year, and the best year to come that we've ever had. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Awesome.
Thank you, everybody. Love you.
Love you too.
I
Thanks,
love
Doug.
you
Have a
guys.
blessed
Love
week.
you.
Bye, everybody. Have a great, great
Bye.
week.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Dr. Hank.